Hey everybody, I'm going to quick video on how I installed this micro decoder. This is 58823 and down here is a 58923, which I don't know exactly on here is the correct one, but it's simple and easy, same thing. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, which is weird. But anyways, same thing. So right here is your diagram. Here's your colors of everything. It looks like a spider, but wait till it's done. It's going to look nice. So right here is my decoder. So if it goes bad, all I have to do is cut it out of this, and then I can send this decoder to Loksound and get a replacement real easy. And because you say like I hooked up wrong and it blew. Well, action forgiveness, which is pretty sweet. Got my iPhone speaker installed, and oh my god, this sounds amazing. So what you do is you have the red wire going from here, like it says here, up to your track. So of course I forgot to leave a section, so I use my soldering gun to melt this a little bit, and then I use super glue to kind of cover the solder part, that way it doesn't hurt nothing. And that goes to your track. The black wire you see over here goes up, goes to my track as well. So I have it connected to one track to the other side track. Oh, there's my thing right there. I need to get that out of there before I put this back together. Otherwise I won't be able to turn my truck. Whoopsies. So anyway, then you just hook up the orange wire. Yeah, orange wire coming up. That goes to your motor function, or your motor part. I don't like how loose that is, but... And then the white or gray wire here comes up and hooks into the other side of your motor function. And say like this is the front of the engine and your train goes this way, no big deal. Say like you got all this already soldered up nicely, you don't want to cut no wires. And the bulk programmer here, you can actually come up to your decoder settings, go to your driving Celsius or charts, whatever you want to call it. My reading sucks. And it's called reverse mode. Reverse direction forward becomes reverse. Real easy. And the other cool features that this board has, you can actually go to your motor settings, and it has your load control. You can play with everything here, or say like you don't know much about this. You can click use load right here. I can click on my default, click OK, and you'll see everything's still the same because it's the default. So I did correct it at 150. Or you got different motors you have, Markland, and I really don't know what other motors I have. So I don't know what kind of motor that this engine has, so I'm just going to leave it at default. And that's what gives you your chug, and all that stuff when under load and everything like that. Then you have motor overload protection, which is pretty sweet. Your smoke unit detail, if you buy, say like I get a smoke unit, I can put it in. I can do all the settings right here. It's pretty sweet stuff. Or say like I have a dummy engine, but I want sound in that engine too. You could buy ESU non-motor function decoder and do the same thing. You can throw a sound that matches that engine, and you can have it tied up to each other and fire up at the same time. So like say you're in a conscious mode and you hit F8 and it starts up both engines at the same time like I do. Or my 1989, my two CXX engines I have for HO scale as well, they both fire up, or R3 fire up at the same time. That's awesome. I love that feature. And then my max speed is actually going to be 30, and then I just save the decoder settings. Once you get everything done, let's say you can write the decoder, like you mess with the decoder part, you can upload it to your engine. Just hit save right here, and it'll automatically save. Before you upload the sound file, this is in my train right now. And then say like you want something that you want to mess with the sound, like do something like out here, you can do that like me. Down here I have the radio chatter communication, so I'll come over to this part that's already loaded. Click on radio, USA, and then I can pick these two. They're both the same. You got crossing communication, I think that's what it says, and then you got director or something like that. They're both the same file, so all you do is click on what you want, click on the blue arrow. Once you click on this, and it automatically loads it into here. You're done. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And then when you're done doing all of this, what you want in the decoder, how you want your curve, and how you want everything to match your other engines, you'll click to write the sound. And you can do, say like, okay, you did decoder and you want the sound. You can have this option to write decoder data, and also it writes. But if you don't want the decoder yet, you just want the sound, that's all you do. You click next. It takes about, depending on your PC, it can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Or longer, depending on your computer. And then, when you're done, then you go in here, mess with your decoder settings, like say, I want to change my horn to, say, one of these bells or horns. You can do that. It's pretty easy. And now I'm going to fire this thing up so y'all can hear it for the first time ever. I don't have a headlight yet, so here's the bell. I changed the bell because it's too fast. And that's on that little speaker. How cool is that? iPhone 4 loudspeaker. I love that horn. And then 3 is my communication or radio chatter. That's so cool. And my favorite feature, it's like Rocket when he gets that one weapon. Oh yeah. Now I'm going to install the headlight, which is pretty easy to do. You just want to follow the steps. So that will be, I'll tell you one thing. This thing is nowhere near as loud as my 2 GEs though. Those two combined, you can't hear nobody. You have to talk really loud out there in the club. Here's the blue wire, or yeah, blue, blah, and then you got the white wire, which blue is right there. So there we go. So now you can see a little bit better. That's what you hook up to. The blue and the white is your white or light. So yeah, all these other accessories, and you can see how hook up the decoder. It's really easy, really simple. Now you can still buy, say like you want just plain Jane stuff, you don't want none of the other stuff I just added, you could buy a decoder that is already got the pre-sounds from a hobby town or a hobby shop that will put the sound on it and go from there. It's gonna need some cleaning up though. Wheels need cleaned up, and it'll be preloaded. But say like you want to do what I do, add a little bit of custom sounds. You can add different sounds to the folder and everything else by using the local programmer. It loads, helps to load the file into that load chip, and then you're good to go. So I'll see you guys later when I have the be right back to show you guys what's going on. Yeah, everybody, if you made it far in this video, I'm going to have to apologize. I thought I had the wires backwards, but I did not. As it turns out, I had reverse and forward correct. I can see reverse, nothing happening. I can go backwards. Direction forward, headlight comes on. I forgot there's no power right there, what the heck? But I changed a few sounds around. I do have a dynamic brake working now, which is pretty sweet. I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. Okay. I think 6 is a sander. Yep. 9 is cab doors. 5 is the aerodynamic brake. And you hear the sped up on that. It's pretty sweet. So, I think I talked about, I thought I had the wires crisscrossed, but I did not. Everything's still the same, just to let everybody know. Still has a Loksound in it. Oh, my battery's too low. And I still got my speaker in there, so everything's nice and tidy. Sounds pretty cool though. Yeah. And the speaker's just right there, the little notch. And that's it for now. But you'll be seeing all this before anything else. Thanks for watching.